Are you afraid of getting judged by others, especially in social situations? Does your anxiety and fear get the best of you when you're meeting new people? Do you feel self-conscious in social situations? If you have answered yes to these questions and have been experiencing these symptoms for the past 6 months, then it is highly probable that you're going through something known as social anxiety. So stick around for today's video where we will take an in-depth look at what social anxiety is. Social anxiety is seen to develop in early childhood and late adolescence, especially more in females than in males. People who are experiencing social anxiety avoid certain situations, fear social interactions, and have extreme shyness. Some of the signs and symptoms include the fear of getting judged by others, the fear of being humiliated and embarrassed just by the way you are speaking to others in social interactions. Your physical symptoms might also cause you to feel embarrassed, especially when you're going through social anxiety. And some of those physical symptoms could be trembling and shaking, sweating, not able to speak, being frozen in space. You may fear the anxiety causing event even before it happens, especially when you are the center of attention. Your mind is constantly analyzing how you spoke, how you behaved. Now, if you are a parent and you suspect that your child or teen may have social anxiety, then here are a few symptoms that you need to be on the lookout for. Your child is more attached to you and fears separation. They are not comfortable talking in groups and have limited number of friends. Now, like any other mental health condition, social anxiety is thought to have two components, one which is biological and the other which is environmental. Now, how much of it is running in families from generations to generations is not clear, but it is running in families that generally have anxiety disorder. Now, social anxiety also develops because of the learned behaviors of the individual. If this individual had negative experiences when interacting with others and feeling that they were judged and scrutinized and evaluated, causes learned patterns to take effect. You are more likely to have social anxiety disorder if it has been running in your families and you've seen it happen in front of you. Children who are bullied, teased, ridiculed, and humiliated in front of others develop social anxiety at a very early age. Children who have seen family conflict, have been abused, and seen trauma are also known to have social anxieties. Now, in addition, children who are withdrawn, shy, tend to develop social anxiety in very early adolescence. Now, it is not only all related in childhood. Even if you've experienced some sort of a negative emotion in your adulthood, such as being embarrassed or feeling humiliated or judged or scrutinized or evaluated, it is very easy to develop social anxiety at an age in adulthood. If you're finding this video informative so far, then do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are looking for an anxiety coach that can help you overcome social anxiety disorder, then reach out to me. My link is in the description box below. Some of the complications of social anxiety include low self-esteem, low confidence, trouble becoming assertive, not having been able to hold jobs, not having friends, not being able to communicate what you're actually going through, which means people may take advantage of you in your life. You may see these individuals have substance abuse disorders such as dependence on alcohol or drugs, and they may also be having thoughts of suicide because they feel hopeless and helpless. In order to get the diagnosis of social anxiety disorder, you will have to go to your primary care physician or a trained mental health professional. They will go through with you the list of symptoms you face during social interactions. They will also use the criteria given by the DSM-5 manual, which states that there is intense and persistent fear and anxiety of social situation that causes the individual to feel judged negatively, embarrassed, and humiliated. The individual also has avoidance type behavior patterns where they avoid social interactions, or they may face the social interactions with extreme fear and anxiety. The anxiety is more out of proportion for the circumstance that is required and may start to affect day-to-day activities. They will also check to make sure that there is no underlying medical condition that can cause you to develop anxiety disorders. The first line of treatment for social anxiety disorder is psychotherapy. This involves the use of cognitive behavior therapy, or CBT, that teaches you different ways of thinking, behaving, and reacting to situations that help you feel less anxious and worried. In addition, your mental health professional could recommend using exposure therapy that focuses on progressively confronting the fears underlying an anxiety disorder to help you engage in activities you have been avoiding. The next line of treatment is medications, such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, or SSRIs, and serotonin norepinephrine inhibitors are the drugs that are commonly used to tackle social anxiety. The best thing that you can do for yourself or for somebody you know that who's going through social anxiety is to educate yourself. Now, my hope with this video is that you now know what the signs and symptoms are, what are the causes, what are the risk factors, and that you will need to get a professional diagnosis in order to get the necessary help that you need. Communicate. If it is you that is going through the social anxiety disorder, then reach out to somebody you trust. Talk to them. If you are looking for an anxiety coach, then reach out to me. My link is in the description box below. My hope with this video was that you found the information beneficial to help you or anybody else that is going through social anxiety. If you've missed my previous videos on anxiety disorders, then the link is right here. Go and look at the playlist and get yourself educated more. Next week, I will talk about panic disorders and what they are and how they can affect individuals. So I look forward to seeing you here next week. Have a great day.